What's up, Notification Squad? It's Friday, the week is over, the weekend's here, and it's time, as always, for YouTuber news. Take it away, me. The Shorty Award nominations are here, and so many of your faves are nominated. Shane Dawson had the cutest reaction to hitting 20 million subscribers. James Charles had a truly insane week, so many things happened. And of course, it's the return of YouTuber Watch. Who will it be this week? All this, plus I'll reveal the 27th letter of the alphabet, Teft, on this week's edition of YouTuber News. Hosted by me, Benedict Townsend, and brought to you by PopBuzz, the website that was recently fully translated into English. So congratulations to all you English speakers out there. Our first story. Yo, Shorty, it's your award show. I'm gonna party like it's... Gonna party like it's your award show. Not my words, but the words of the Shorty Awards, who have recently announced all their 2019 nominees. There is truly a plethora of YouTube creators who are nominated in this year's Shorty Awards, just like every year, and just like every year, I have not heard of at least 2/3 of them, which is crazy because it's literally my job to know about YouTubers, but YouTubers crop up so frequently that I just have no idea who these people are. So, no offense, Ellie Thuman, I'm sure you're great, it's my fault I don't know who you are, but you know someone who I do know? It's Erica Castell. She's nominated for Vlogger of the Year. In fact, here's a little rundown of all the various YouTubers who are nominated. Josh Peck and Rylan Adams are also nominated for Vlogger of the Year. The Sister Squad are nominated for Best YouTube Ensemble. Colleen Ballinger, Shane Dawson, David Dobrik, Tana Mojo, Emma Chamberlain, James Charles, along with Erica Castell. I love myself. I don't know if that's the words, but that bit's catchy. There are so many YouTubers nominated, but who will pick the winners? Who, you scream? Who will pick the winners? Will it be me? Will it be me, sir? First of all, you don't have to call me sir, but the answer is you. You can vote for the Shorty Awards. So go to whatever their website is. I'm guessing shortyawards.com or shorty.com. Use Google, Bing, or your favorite search engine. Ask Jeeves while you're at it. Go to the Shorty Awards, and then you can vote for which of these YouTubers takes home whatever the trophy is in the Shorty Awards. Voting closes on the 21st of February 2019, and the award show itself will take place on the 5th of May, so get your votes in before the 21st, and then tune in on the 5th of May for the show, or tune into YouTuber News a couple of days after that, and I'll just tell you who won. Best of luck to all the nominees, particularly my close personal friend, Erica Castell. Oh, sorry, I said that wrong, I meant to say Erica Castell! Song of the Year. Tony Stafford, my agent who gets me all the gigs. First of all, can I just say I love that you're real and exist. That's my favourite thing about you. Second of all, I love that you get me the big bucks for all my various YouTube endeavours. What's that? You want me to host the Hollywood Awards? No thanks. I choose not to. Not because I wasn't invited. All right, bye Tony. Love you. You're real. Our second story, Shane Dawson is continuing his hot streak, otherwise known as his life, by hitting 20 million subscribers on YouTube, and he even filmed the magic moment when he hit 20 million in a little video which he posted to Instagram. Let's take a look at that right now.
Oh no, you just lost like 4. Oh, here we go, Oh my god. Oh! I'm so glad I showered.
Let's break this down. 20 million individual people subscribe to Shane Dawson. Now, I did some maths on this. This is going to sound like a joke, this is true. That is more people than the population of 173 countries on this planet. There are 173 countries that have a population that is less than 20 million. Shane Dawson has more subscribers than Portugal has citizens. Tell you what, Portugal the man probably got more fans, haven't they? With their catchy songs. Ooh, I'm a rebel, just a dicks man. Or their other song, America Castell, I'm from Portugal. No one is still watching. He uploaded the video with a caption that's a bit long, and my manager, Tony Stafford, he's real, he's a real man, told me that I shouldn't read on camera, it's less engaging, so I'm going to try and do this semi from memory. He said, I didn't know the sound was recording, but I'm so glad it was. Thank you guys for supporting me for so many years and for taking the time to watch my videos. My heart is going to explode. Let's hope not. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Andrew Sawicki, for being my partner in tea. Yes. And Rylan Adams for being my partner in life. Yes. Nailed it. Hope that makes you happy, Tony. You exist. He also uploaded a picture of himself with some balloons, as you can see here. Now, I can't work out what these balloons are meant to spell. I think that's meant to be an S that's turned around the wrong way. And I think it's meant to say some, and then they couldn't fit it in the picture, but the full balloon message is some. I hit 20 million, and I presume it goes on from there. So that's just the beginning of his message there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Teft. Now I know my ABC. Next time you'll go from A to Teft. The classic rhyme we all know and love. Our third story, James Charles. Now listen, he may have 2 first names for his full name, but my God has he had an amazing week. Let's break this down. Charles made his way to the UK. Woo, represent. That was embarrassing. He made his way to the UK where he was mobbed by fans. He went to a mall, a shopping centre in Birmingham, not Birmingham, Alabama, but Birmingham in the UK. And about 8,000 fans turned up to see him, almost closing down the shopping centre. It was crazy. The videos from that are truly mind-bending, which prompted a lot of people in the UK to be like, who is this guy? Huh? Buh? Including LBC's own James O'Brien, who is one of our beloved broadcasters here in the UK, and he was doing a little radio segment on LBC about James Charles, just asking, who exactly is this kid who can shut down malls? Well, James happened to be in an Uber in the UK at the time and heard the radio segment, so decided to phone in and have a chat with James O'Brien.
Hello, how are you? Hi, sister.
Very nice to hear from you. This is a bit special. Are you? Let me guess, you're in a car or something, and we were on the radio, and you were sitting in the back and going, "Who's this clown talking about me on the radio?"
That is exactly what happened. Yes, we are on the way to the airport right now, and I overheard my name, asked the Uber driver to turn it up, and here we are.
How exciting!
And then we had one of the most weirdly heartwarming conversations I've ever seen, because James O'Brien, you know, he was open-minded about this. He was like, I'm sorry, James, I've not heard of you before. Would you mind explaining who I am? So, you know, James Charles very patiently explained to James O'Brien who he was. James O'Brien was like, that sounds pretty cool. I don't really understand it, but it sounds pretty cool. And then they sort of metaphorically shook hands and went their separate ways. And it was just like really kind of sweet.
James Charles there, the YouTube sensation about whom I had heard precisely nothing before this morning, but who is now among my closest personal friends.
If you want to see the full version of the video, and I recommend you do, it's really fun, you can go to wetheunicorns.com and the full video is there. Go check it out. But that was not all the James Charles news this week. No. Much like a Tana Mojo video, it never seems to end. Yes, James capped off the week by having to deny rumours that there was a sex tape floating around featuring him. And he denied the rumours in the most definitive way possible by saying, I don't think there is a sex tape of me because I'm a virgin, which is pretty much the most bulletproof way to confirm that you don't have a sex tape. Pretty hard to have a sex tape if you've never had sex. As I've always said, my famous quote. And if you'd like to buy that quote on a t-shirt, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to a t-shirt making website, put that quote on it, and then order one for yourself, because I'm not doing it. Tony baby, I appreciate the suggestion, but I've never heard of this kid. What's his name? Dan Howell? No one's gonna watch a segment about some kid called Dan Howell, Tony. Listen, you've been my agent for 20 years, and you're real. That's my favorite thing about you. But I can't dedicate a whole segment of my popular show to some kid called Dan Howell. No, I won't hear it. Sorry, just talking to my agent there, Tony Stafford. He's a real man. Now it's time for a section of the show called YouTuber Watch, where I zero in on one YouTuber and talk about what they got up to this week. I was going to talk about someone else, but Tony has never let me down, and he wants me to talk about this person called Dan Howell, so I guess just for this week only, this is, I guess, Dan Howell Watch? Hi, welcome to Dan Howell Watch. I'm Justin Trudeau. What's Dan been up to this week? Well, Dan was engaging in his favourite pastime, tap dancing down by the marina. Yes, Dan made his way down to the local wharf to have a little tap dance in exchange for strangers' pennies. Now, of course, he doesn't need the money. Dan's a famous and rich YouTube boy, but he loves to dance and he loves the admiration of local seafaring folk. So he went down to the marina, got to a nice spot near the ocean, and started doing his little jig. "Oh, watch me go," he said in his typical voice. "Watch me go as I tip and dop for all of the boys and girls." But then behind him, he felt a comical tweet, tweet, like tap on the shoulder, and who was there but an evil octopus that grabbed him in his arms and plunged him into the depths of the sea. Now Dan, of course, being a free diving champion, was able to hold his breath for up to 8 minutes. But the octopus had him down there at 8 minutes 10, and Dan started to feel a little bit woozy. But then all of a sudden, the octopus was struck with a sword, which chopped off all its limbs. "Who could have done this?" said Dan, in a quite aquatic voice. "Who could have saved me?" And who should swim over to him but a figure in a bright orange jumpsuit. A figure that seemed strangely familiar. What is that? With a sword. It was a criminal. The criminal from previous episodes of Dan How Watch. The criminal had saved Dan, and he took him in his strong, crime-ridden arms and carried him back up to the marina and laid him down. Why? Why? Said Dan. Why did you save me? Oh, sweet Dan, said the criminal. If there's going to be anyone that kills you, it's going to be me. I'm not going to let an octopus do it. Said Dan. Said the criminal. And they had a lovely afternoon together. Then the criminal did try and kill Dan, but Dan did a karate chop into the neck, knocked him out instantly. This has been Dan How Watch. Great episode of Dan How Watch. Really enjoyed that one. The addition of the octopus only made it more realistic. I'm Benedict Townsend and this has been YouTuber News. If you want more video goodness, make sure to check out this week's episode of the Pop Buzz Guide, where I dressed up as a fortune teller and delivered your weekly horoscope. Yep, it's me with plastic fruit on my head, and I deliver horoscopes for every star sign of the year. Also, while I've got you here, would you be interested in buying YouTuber News merch? Like, I'm genuinely asking if that's something you would want. Tweet me, let me know if you would buy that, if you wouldn't buy that, and if you would buy it, what kind of stuff would you like to see? Like pin badges or stickers or a picture of my son Tavid, he's my son. If it's something you'd be interested in, give me a tweet, let me know, and maybe we'll look into doing that. And won't that be a Merry Christmas for all of us? Thank you for watching, and I've got some big news. I am your biological father. And we'll talk about this next week, but the test came in and I am your biological father. We've got a lot of catching up to do, kiddo. Throw the old pigskin around the backyard. Thanks for watching. This video has been copyright striked because you said